guys, it's me, Fuzzy Polka Dot, and today's video is going to be on the 5 domestic species of hamster. The 5 species are the Roborovski, the Winter White, and the Campbell's Russian Dwarfs, and then the Syrian and the Chinese. So the first hamster is the Syrian hamster, also known as the panda bear, black bear, Dalmatian, fancy bear, any other names. And these are just names that the pet stores give the Syrian hamsters to make their coloration seem rare when they're actually not names at all, and they just use this to jack up the prices. Syrians come in the widest variety of colors, patterns, and fur types of all the other species, and if you'd like to check out all the colors and patterns, then I will leave a video somewhere on the screen and it'll take you to that to show you. Syrians are solitary hamsters and are very territorial, so under no circumstances should they ever be housed with another hamster, because they will fight to the death. Syrians are the largest hamster species, ranging in 6 to 8 inches, and they will need the bigger toys and wheels, which could be a bit more expensive, and they are harder to find. Due to their bigger size and calmer personality, Syrians are generally easier to tame, and so they're better for beginners. One health concern exclusive to Syrians is wet tail, and this disease usually forms before they are 12 weeks old due to high levels of stress. And so you will want to be extra careful with your Syrian and make sure they are not stressed, especially when you first bring them home. Next is the Chinese hamster, which has a mouse-like appearance, hence its nickname, the mouse-like hamster. Chinese hamsters tend to be confused with dwarfs due to their similar size, but they are actually totally different because their genus means long-tailed while dwarfs means short-tailed, and so they are different from dwarfs. Chinese hamsters do have some variety in colors, and if you are interested in seeing those colors, and along with every other dwarf, you can check out the video and I will leave it on the screen. Chinese hamsters have been known to be housed together with and without fights, so in this case it is good to house them alone. Chinese are one of those hamsters that are prone to diabetes, so throughout their lifespan you will want to be sure to control their diet. The next hamster is the Roborovski hamster, which is also known as the Robo, and these hamsters have some variation in color and pattern. They are the smallest at about 2 inches in length, and they are the fastest with the highest energy level, so they aren't that good for beginners. They aren't solitary and can be housed with other members of the same species and gender, but do note that any hamster could fight. Next is the Campbell's Russian Dwarf, also known as the Fancy Dwarf, the Hungarian, or other names. They have a huge variety of colors and patterns, just as Syrians do. They can be housed with other members of the same species and gender, just like Roborovskis. Again, they are prone to diabetes, and they are also prone to cage aggression. That doesn't mean they are mean hamsters, they just need proper care and taming. Last is the Winter White Dwarf hamster, or the Hungarian or Siberian hamster, and they only come in a couple colors. These hamsters, like the Chinese, are not known whether they can be housed together or not safely. I personally wouldn't put them together just in case of fighting, because it can happen and it's not uncommon. It's not common to find pure winter whites anymore, but if you do know that your winter white is pure, then they aren't prone to diabetes. This hamster isn't a species of its own, but it is a hybrid of the Campbell's Russian Dwarf and the winter white. Somewhere along the line, these species were crossbred, and now it is rare to find pure Campbell's or pure winter whites. Usually pet stores claim winter whites and Campbell's to be pure, but they are not. They are usually mixes of each other's characteristics, but how do you tell which one is which? Here's a picture of a Campbell's and a winter white. So on the left there is a Campbell's. Campbell's usually have longer, pointier noses, smaller eyes, and rabbit-like larger ears. And then on the right, the winter white has a shorter nose, larger eyes, and smaller, rounder ears. So yeah guys, that's all for this video. It was just a quick reference to show you just the differences between each species and their characteristics. So I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!